There's a historical basis for the relationship, not to mention as we look forward, as all governments should, and recognize the unachieved, as of yet, opportunities that exist going forward. The median age on the continent of Africa is 19. Think about what that means in terms of potential. Think about the fact that by 2050, 1 in 4 people occupying a place on Mother Earth will be on this continent, and what that means. The trip that I have taken to come here, being here, is about recognizing the incredible opportunity with a sense of optimism about what we do now and how it will impact the world going forward.
Welcome back to AfrigaZone, wonderful people of the diaspora. AfrigaZone for Africa to win. For centuries, the motherland, our continent of Africa, has not been positioned to win. In our generation now, we are positioning Africa to win. If you are here for the first time, my name is Raphael. I am from the US diaspora, Ghanaian American. Have lived in the diaspora, have lived abroad 2/3 of my life, about more than a generation. It is said that a generation is between 25 and 30 years. So, whatever topic that I'm bringing in, I know what I'm talking about. I am on course of returning back home to the motherland, and back to Africa movement is on. So if you are here for the first time, do not hesitate to subscribe. And also, this video is brought to you by AfrigaZone.matchpal.com. I am in the air actually because of our stores. Check it out and support me through that. This is how we keep ourselves in the air. The website again is AfrigaZone.matchpal.com. You will see it on the screen. Yeah, we talk about the diaspora here. We talk about the transition to move from abroad with the Western world to Africa. We talk about not only during the transition, but we talk about also the beyond the transition, the post-transition. How do you sustain yourself with income? What are some of the sectors of investment back in Africa? I myself, I'm going straight to Ghana. I've been doing it for few years already. Since I landed in this Western world, I've been preparing then since. So I am in preparation. Are you also in the preparation? Are you also on course? What are you doing? Let us network and let us share information. Just watch this small clip of this video and I will turn back. See you right now.
Afternoon, Mr. President. What has the Vice President said to you today that assures you the purpose of this trip is genuinely about the future of Africa and Ghana and not about competing with China? Thank you.
Thank you for that question. I look forward to answering it. The President and I had a conversation on this very topic, but the conversation was not about China as much as it is about the enduring and important direct relationship that the United States has with Ghana and with African nations. I will tell you that we are very clear, and I will speak for myself and on behalf of the Biden-Harris administration, that the relationship between the United States and this continent and African leaders is an important one. There's a historical basis for the relationship, not to mention as we look forward, as all governments should, and recognize the unachieved, as of yet, opportunities that exist going forward. The median age on the continent of Africa is 19. Think about what that means in terms of potential. Think about the fact that by 2050, 1 in 4 people occupying a place on Mother Earth will be on this continent, and what that means. The trip that I have taken to come here, being here, is about recognizing the incredible opportunity with a sense of optimism about what we do now and how it will impact the world going forward. So this trip and this relationship, yes, we are concerned with security. We are concerned with what is happening on the globe as a whole. We are clear-eyed about that. But this trip is motivated by the importance of the direct relationship between the United States and Ghana, and as I travel the continent, those countries as well.
Is it Mr. Daniels? Is that the name? Mr. Daniels, thank you for the question. In America about the Chinese activities on the continent, but there's no such obsession here. About China is one of the many countries with whom Ghana is engaged in the world. Your country is one of them. Virtually all the countries of the world are friends of Ghana, and we have relations in varying degrees of intensity with all of them. Our relationship with America is a relationship that has been forged over several decades, right from the time of independence up till now. Vice President Harris referred to the fact that Dr. King was here in 1957, forging the link between the civil rights movement in Africa and the African liberation struggle, which Ghana was a symbol of. So we've had a direct relationship in the 90s, and the millennium year. 3 successive American presidents visited us. In 1998, President Clinton was here. In 2008, President Bush came, and then President Obama came in 2009. In fact, the only president who broke the chain was President Trump. We're hoping that President Biden will also be here to restore that trajectory. I'm saying this to show you that the relationship between America and ours and Ghana is a relationship which has its own dynamic. It is not to do with any other country. It has to do with the relationship between 2 countries who are democracies, who do a lot of work together at the global level, and the multilateral as well as at the bilateral level. It's not a relationship that has to be a reflection, at least from our point of view, of any other consideration. So, and Vice President Harris has made that so very clear to me, that the relationships that we have established between Ghana and America, strong relationships, are those that she has come here to renew and forge even stronger. And I have absolutely no reason to doubt her. The history is there to confirm what she has been saying.
Thank you for staying tuned. AfrigaZone for Africa to win. Whoa, whoa. If you are here for the first time, again, my name is Raphael from the US Diaspora, Ghanaian American, and I brought to you the latest information, the valuable information that will enhance your life, that put value, that will add value to your life, to your finances, to everything that pertains to your life. Isn't it good? Come on, let's go. Let's get into the content. I don't know what you just heard, but what you just heard, you can only get it from this channel, from this YouTube channel. That's the reason why you should subscribe. And you can take me right now to 10,000 subscribers, because the information that you are getting, you get it from nowhere except here. You see, the VP Kamala Harris was in Ghana for 3 days. It was in Africa, actually, this week, but it took her to spend 3 days in Ghana, because Ghana is becoming the metropolis and the hub of investment. Do not be kind of like, not happy because my channel has been talking about Ghana, because Ghana fields are no more Ghana field than other fields. Do you get me? So Ghana is part of Africa. If Ghana is doing well, the whole Africa is doing well. When we are talking about people returning, we are talking about also the manifold places that people are going. People are going to the South Africa, area of the continent. People are going to the Central Africa, like Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda. People also are moving to West Africa, which is also common, because Ghana, the nation of Ghana, through some of the institution and the government, in partnership with the government, they have launched a year of return. They have launched this invitation. So we are not here to criticize that why always Ghana, because the government of Ghana has taken that initiative. And you could hear also from our own president saying that Ghana has built this relationship. Ghana has built this relationship with the United States, not only with the US government, but also with the US African American, with the blacks. Since Ghana independence, or during pre-Ghana independence in 1957, and post-57, Dr. Nkrumah, in the fight for independence, with the struggle in conjunction, with the struggle of the blacks in the US, they were all working together. That's why you see Martin Luther King visited Ghana. You see Malcolm X visited Ghana. You see Du Bois visited Ghana. Maya Angelou Du Bois even was buried. Maya Angelou. So Ghana has this connection. You have heard. Ghana has even this connection. So that is number one. So we are not here, for intruders. Even let us be careful of intruders in this line who try to concoct some of the information, some of the valuable information, some of the crystal clear information that we are sending out. But we are saying also that we welcome everybody, because the good apples, the wonderful apples, the marvelous apples, they are way more than the bad apples. That is number one. Number two is that I want you to pay attention to this information. Africa as a whole, the continent of Africa as a whole, right now, we have a population of 1.4 billion, less or more. But 65 to 70% of 1.4 billion as a population, they are under 25. And the median age confirmed by the VP Kamala Harris is what? It's 19 years old. Potential. The innovation. The brain is back. Let me illuminate you a little bit. For centuries, about 400 and 500 years ago, the continent of Africa has been depleted of human resources. So whoever talks about human resources talks about the intelligence, the innovation, and also the workforce. Millions of people have taken from Africa to the Western world to build it. They are not only taken to the US, but they were taken also, to the UK, to Europe, some part of Europe. Look into the history. So Africa has been depleted with a lot, and they continue to deplete the continent of Africa with its natural resources. We are depleted of human resources. We are depleted of our intelligence. We are depleted of our culture. We are depleted of our tradition. We are depleted of our history. Even the human resources continue to be depleted. So now the cycle of Africa to repopulate it is back. It's now. It is said that when you throw a stone in the air, because of the gravity, because of the force of gravity, it is not only scientific, it's also natural. It will come back. The natural cycle, it is back for Africa to be repopulated. Look at China. Look at India. They are getting where they are right now because the numerous the population, the better the development. Because we have innovation, we have technology, and we have human resources, and we have the workforce for industrialization. So you must understand that there's potential for business, there's potential for some entrepreneurship, there's a lot of potential. That's what. But it is amazing how we Africans, we are not seeing that opportunity. Sometimes opportunities are always around us. it is said that it's always difficult for the person to be around opportunity, not to see opportunity, unless you are outside. So for us to be able to travel abroad right now, having have experiences, those experiences is giving an edge right now to be able to go back in conjunction, in partnership with the government, in partnership with the locals, to be able to take Africa to the next level. Everybody is going. Asians are going, Americans are going, Europeans are going, including the diaspora. The two diaspora are heavily involved. The American diaspora, the Caribbean diaspora, and also the Africans' own diaspora are also involved. So it is a reunion of development. It is a reunion of development. So what do you want to do? What is your field of expertise? What is your field of expertise? I myself have already built, because every year I go back and forth at least 2 times. I am able to build that network. I am able to do cash flow businesses that even when I go, I don't take cash with me from the United States. Go back and look into my video and see some of the cash flow businesses that are planted. And this year, this summer, about 2 months, myself and my family, we are going back. That you have understood what really happening. Africa is the next big thing. Africa is its next big thing. Africa is a developing continent. There is opportunities, there's potentials. We have everything that it takes right now, but now it takes you from the diaspora to add to it. As we are going back with our expertise, we are not just going to take and take. It is said that it is more blessed to give than to receive. It is a natural force, and it is also spiritual. Whenever you give, you are receiving. But the mindset, it is not to go and to receive or to take, but to give. It's about legacy. I decided to follow that legacy. I decided to go and follow that legacy. I decided to join that legacy. What about you? What about you? Let me know in the comment section. Let us be polite. Do not forget to subscribe. Like this video so that this video could be recommended. Share this video if this information has been valuable unto you. Again, my name is Raphael from the US Diaspora. I will see you soon in the next video. AfrigaZone for Africa to win. Ciao.